Good morning. Oh, I think I got the door wide open, but I don't think I'm going to be yelling. Um, Keep it pretty short and sweet today. We're definitely in our retooling process, but it appears to be going just fine. Um, yeah, I was a little manic yesterday. I think I finally had my mania. Mania. Excitomania. I've been up. I've been up. I've been pretty up. And I was on this roll yesterday, and even though this prong video um, got blocked, like I was saying, yeah, it's just the weirdest thing. So I had the let me get the door so I don't yell at my honey, and she thinks that I don't care about her, but she's up. We introduced a new artist to her channel last night, and it appears to be a good thing. Some links on my page later to some of this stuff. As you see, I'm not spending any time going, hey, go somewhere else. But hey, we should cover this right off the bat. So if you are waiting for something that I'm probably going to say, hold on a second. Just in case anyone comes back to waste another 20 minutes of their life. By watching this show, this morning show, you're probably gonna waste 20 minutes of your life. Every morning I'm gonna use this morning to talk to people. I can't keep up with the comments. So it happened naturally, we just didn't know it was happening. If I can't keep up with all that, then there's no point in doing this. That's where the goodwill is. I talked to her all morning. Yes, yesterday was really about mostly one person, right? When I got back and when she reconnected with me, I'm not going to get weird because it appears that if we were coworkers somewhere, we'd probably butt heads more than we'd get along. But then I think we'd also have incredible conversations, passionate but frustrating, But all I can say is I can't express in my comments enough to explain. Redundancy, I guess, is good. Cannot explain how much this means to me, and that the honest goal was to connect. That's it. It's the truth. I had been basically shadow banned everywhere for so long that it didn't matter what I said. It didn't matter what I did. I just couldn't go anywhere. And the mistake on this channel is what broke the shadow. Like somehow Nightwish Army was able to infiltrate my shadow banning, and just what we're looking at it, right? We're going to hit $5,000 this weekend. What is that? 1,000 3 weeks ago. It's a big jump. And then, to be honest, the Dimash people are the bomb. I mean, these people are so nice and awesome, and I'm not trying to talk about them like they're not here. Some of them could be watching this. If you are, I think your group is great. But I got to balance, taking care of them and not taking care, but you know what I mean? I didn't suck anybody in. I didn't draw you in to use you. It just went. It took me a little bit to calm down because it was going way faster than I expected. And come on, you guys have been here now for a few weeks with me. We have some ultimate goals, right? We don't ever, I don't care if I do this for a decade. I don't want to ask for anything from anybody for the whole time outside of these little statements. And I literally mean it. I don't know how it's so weird because people think they're being hustled or worked over, reverse psychology. No, give it to someone else. Why can't it be real? Why can't love and care and kindness actually be what matters? Why do we spend so much time hating each other, so much time putting up barricades, so much time putting up facades? And I used my mother's manners to deal with my commenters for a few days, and it was the greatest experience of my life. Like, it showed me that even if it was someone, like I'm harping on this because I'm trying to move past it. It's just super interesting. Well, let's leave it at that. So if you think you're coming into P2TC in the morning and going to understand what's going on, you're probably not. Right now, I don't think I'm talking to a single person, and it's vague enough that only 3 people might follow. Morning, Hattie. That's it. You understand that good morning is more important than every click I get. So every day I work to say thank you for being in my comments and telling me good morning. So you're important to me. You're out there challenging me, making me be a better man. You're important to me. Going back and forth and helping me decipher some of this crazy that the world is made up of. This show's probably for you. It doesn't exist for anybody else. You're going to think it's crazy. Like, what is he talking about? Nothing. Because we're going to stop right there. So, the guy dropping lyrics in my comments. Dude, I'm going to get to you today. We're going to deal with this. I'm going to, you. That's a lot of stuff. And I really do make. So yesterday was a bad day, but most days, man, I'm pumping out like 8 to 10 of these if I can. I'm trying to grind a year straight of just non-stop, okay? So I wasn't trying to lead you along when I said I'll get back to you when I drop, but I needed you to understand that whatever effort's in all there, like I said, I haven't read it all yet. I just woke up. That I want to check in and see what's going on. It looked like some bad. It looked like some kick-ass bars. What I was seeing looked really cool, but I didn't get to read it enough because I'm also juggling my home life with this. So it's that's why we're retooling over these next 2 weeks. We're not changing nothing. I think everybody who's been along for the ride can see. As I tell you I need to change something, I find a way not to change it. But I just think this is how it's going to go. Here, like this. I was at a pitch. I was pitching last night. I went down to a buddy's house. I hung out, and then I'm having him come up. I have a lot of German watchers now. This guy's folks were right off the boat from Germany to here, escaping oppression, World War II era, good heritage, good kid. He's my age, still still playing hockey and kicking ass, and he loves a lot of that mainstream. Someone wants me to check out 21 Pilots. I think it's the same person dropping all those lyrics, which is cool. This is how this channel works. I don't care for that band 100% at all. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they do. I don't mean to be an asshole, and I'm not trying to step on the toes of people who like them. That ain't my stuff. No amount of clicks or attention is going to make me like it. No lyrical content will make me change my mind, probably, because I just didn't care for them. I don't know. I was turned off with the adult big wheels. The imagery, I can do this, but the rest of you just work for a living. The rest of you work. I'm going to ride my adult big wheel because I never grew up. Now, that's probably wrong. Okay? But this is how the real world works. I see that. I am instantly tainted. I'm like, I just don't care for none of that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to the music. I'm going to have that spoiler in me. And I can't keep my mouth shut for anything. How many of you just laughed right there? Take a drink. No, it's too early. Kidding. But, we're going to come full circle for everybody who's just waiting. And that prong thing yesterday, man, all kinds of cool shit happened. But I got to... Okay. Let's see here. Amy's rocking important. Her comments are a challenge that I look forward to every day. Couple you gals in my comments are so important to me. I don't know what to tell you because I need the balance. I'm not just here to feed an angry male energy. In fact, I don't think I'm here to feed an angry energy, even though I'm an angry man. So, you are super important to me, Mike. I can't. I don't even think I can function without you now. You're the man. And many others. I mean, every day I'm thinking about the green bus because even though it's just fun, someone in my comments keeps playing back and forth on that. So then it gets to just exist as long as we want it to. That makes me feel awesome. See what I'm saying? So that guy yesterday, it don't make no sense. Well, if he was riding the green bus with us, it would make sense. But he's not actually on the glass-covered, bumpy road leading to the Bonneville Salt Flats right over the hill with a little smell of oil, grease, hard work, and effort in the air. They don't smell that. They're here, I believe, for a platter full of what they want next, delivered by who they want it to deliver to them. Man, that ain't me. I slept really wrong last night, so would be a nice little one for anyone playing along at home. How much of this is going to be in everything else I do? So I don't like aspirin, I don't like painkillers, I don't like anything. I'd rather suffer. This is the product of my broken neck. I sleep, I wake up, and it's just like a steel bar in there. But I also think that's the same reason I pulled through all this other shit so quickly, is we try to shake it off and we try to move on. And I don't think that's bad behavior. I mean, honestly, if you a man and you could suck it up and you could do more, those are the men that keep going and going and going and going and going. Like we were saying yesterday, I take chores away from my dad dies. I find a way to facilitate him doing a few chores, he'll work for another decade. I don't want him to work. You guys don't know. 3 years, like a year before my mom passed, like 3 years ago, he fell off. So 86. So at 83, he fell off his roof. At 83, he was still pressure washing his roof off, and he slipped and he fell off. Missed, and I'm not fishing for sympathy. He fully recovered. No, well, he has some problems. I love my dads. I'm not fishing for some sort of dad connection this morning, because honestly, then I have to go in there and deal with that, and that's kind of what I'm doing this for. So I can get out all the stuff I want to tell you, but then not spend 3 hours because I'm going to have to learn to pin a comment. Right now, it's tough, but I don't. Here, you got a single takeaway from the morning? Interacting with each and every comment and and we're not talking about trolls and spam, okay? I do know the difference there. I don't care if it's a simple hello, thank you, greetings from Chile. I have to translate that shit. I have to say hi back to Chile. That's it. That's what I have to do. Rest is just fun. So I'm going to deal with the person in my comments. Not deal. Oh my God, I shouldn't say that, especially to this person. So I'm going to make sure I make effort to get over to your comments and get some reading done, and then you might get a video all to yourself, man. Because it's a lot of material, and I want to read it, and I actually want to be thoughtful. Because I'm tired of a superficial world where we all just blow stuff off and who cares about you? Give me what I want. Give me. No, I want to give you. I want nothing from you. If I wanted something from you, I wouldn't care about his comment, okay? This is the truth. Do you want to know how this really works? So it's a single comment about someone wasting 20 minutes of their time. And now I'm going to spend another 20 minutes explaining it, because think about the psychology of that. If you make the personal choice to come someplace and do something, and then you're not satisfied, because I do not solicit anything, how did I make you waste any bit of your life? Didn't you, with your personal choice, choose to do something you regretted in the end? When I turn on batshit crazy stuff, I just turn it off. I don't get sucked in. I know better. So yeah, that one single thing, it rubs me the wrong way, because what it tells me is there are so many people that would rather put the responsibility on others. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? You made me. I didn't make you do dick. I haven't asked you for a single thing. But then you want to come back and you think I somehow work for you. If I worked for you, I'd beg for your shit all day. Because that's what they do. Because it's a stupid game to brainwash you all into doing what you're told. And I don't want you to do what you're told. I want you to think for yourself. I want you to think for yourself at all times. In all scenarios. Even if you don't agree with everybody else, at least come up with your own ideas. Stop regurgitating someone else's plan. Stop thinking other people have you ring through the nose and are leading you somewhere. You are the master of your own destiny. Nobody makes you do a thing. That's the biggest problem. At what point did I use force? Force and aggression is the only thing that can... If you're psychologically manipulated, your own inability to conceive of things and figure them out is what misled you. Not my deception. Now, I tell you, these deceptions exist and I'm not using them. But that's why you think... That's why commercials work. You convince you to do something. They're just fucking with your head. You make the decisions. You make the choices. They just persuade you. So yeah, I mean, I guess they're leading you a little bit. Commercials even deeper. They're hard because there's so much psychological manipulation in there. We ain't got that. Nobody's making you do anything on here. No one has got a weapon to you going, you must do this. No, you're making a personal choice, then you regret it, and then you cry about it. My goodness. Go get a better pastime. I feel better now. Well, that's what I'm doing. That's my hero. And it turns out my honey Upchurch might be a little bit too aggressive. Some mornings. Wow. Hey, that's about it. The prong thing is going to get its own episode. So if you're waiting for me to talk about that, sorry, I got to do it all by itself because it didn't work. And being we have 45 seconds, here's the deal. In that prong video, he's talking about world turned into ashes. And I'm like, hey, holy shit, it made me think of the Phoenix. And of course, it's in Harry Potter. It's in all this shit. So it's a reoccurring trope everywhere. Phoenixes aren't special. The irony is later in the evening, watching the Dimash video, and there's this kind of phoenixy transformation, flying away scene, and that cosmic entanglement had made it all the way. So we were on a roll. yesterday. And we're going to talk about this in a magic video, actually, not here. So there's actually a lot more coming. Videos, there's reactions, but I think yesterday was a very telling day. And as weird as this is, one of my new main goals in the morning is there's not coincidences, and we're gonna demystify coincidence and what's going on here. Because it's not a super hustle. No, I didn't need to script it. But if I talk all day about a song that's been in my heart for 20 years, it's pretty safe that when I play the song, it'll bring up reoccurring themes within my narrative. So it's like a cheat. You know what I'm saying? So what I really had been doing was just counting coincidences, and some people that I care about have mentioned this in my comments. So some people have been watching, I was just kind of watching these coincidences or these connections roll, and that blocked prong, boy, did that tripped me up for a minute. Not in a bad way. We're full head of steam. Bus is doing a wheelie, okay? But it tripped me up in a way because I was really, boy, if that would have dropped, I wouldn't have dropped that loudness. The Dimash had already been picked, so that would have still happened. That's what I'm trying to say, is that connection would have been visible. As much as I want to go back, like I said yesterday with the loudness, I'm going to fix it, it doesn't work that way. I even put in all the times there. I even went in, you can't tell, and I can't really let you see it because I don't spell. I'm a really sloppy writer. These notes are horrible. But I put it, so it's like 000, the rant, 440, it went back to music. So I talked for almost 5 minutes. Wow, who knew? This thing was a half hour, man. I just had a bunch of unconditional guarantees that I wasn't going to lie to you, wasn't going to hustle you, wasn't going to beg you. We're not going to beg, borrow, or steal to get ahead. I was going to try to be honest, and I got an unconditional guarantee that I'm just going to be an open book and tell you what I'm going to do, blah, 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 all the shit I've been doing. It was just another rehash, but it was using prong to rehash, and the song was so appropriate because I don't think I'm too proud. I might be a little arrogant, but I think I'm completely unwound. The lyrics were perfect. They just matched. But like I'm saying, I've been listening to that song forever. Of course the lyrics, it's parallel thinking and all that shit. So hey, yep. That's about, I don't know. I think I covered a lot of stuff. I really needed to get to dude with the bars in my comments. Amy made me so... Well, I wish I knew a couple of those languages she spoke. Like the first time in my life, I'd like to have a intelligent conversation with someone in a foreign language, and it sounded exciting to have that thought. So yeah, thank you for challenging me. I appreciate it, and I acknowledge we are not on the same side of the fence, but I'm damn proud to have you around. And that's the thing. So those little things in life make us better people. And maybe what my main goal is to be kind of a crazy weirdo and grow into a better man in front of everybody. Maybe that's a show someone will get behind. Maybe being a better person is a goal all of us could have. Have a great day. We'll do it again soon.